We got top 10 super Karens of all time. I don't know if it's like fucking superheroes or some shit, but they're super. So
Please call the cops.
I'm gonna tell them there's an African American man threatening my life.
great start to the video. Cheeky bit of racism. Love a bit of that.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the Karens that have left their notorious mark in history by being the root.
Right? Why's your kind of bad though? Why? I mean, to be fair, you see this hat, you know it's game over.
Rudest, most entitled, and most belligerent folks ever.
I'm asking you if this is
Damn! Quality on that.
You're asking.
Because it's private property.
She got the spooky eyebrows. You know she's fucking psycho. Look at those fucking. She looks hot.
Because it's private property,
So,
sir.
are you defacing private property?
Number 10, Skirt Cop.
Is this miniskirt too short to wear in public? That's what this woman thinks.
This recent example of Karen audacity is already legendary. In 2024, at a
If anything, if there's gonna be a fashion crime, it's those fucking goggles. That's all I'm saying.
restaurant in St. George, Utah, a teenage woman had the unexpected experience of having her skirt yanked by a stranger. Ida Lorenzo channeled her
That's sexual assault. Okay.
inner Helen Lovejoy and deemed the woman's skirt inappropriate for the children.
Nope.
Won't somebody please think of the children?
When the police became involved, Lorenzo tried to justify her actions, even claiming people applauded her for her actions.
It's protecting a kid by covering their private parts.
That's what clothes are. That clothes are for covering your private parts. If I'm not mistaken.
Correct, but that's not your job to do.
That didn't stop the cops from charging her with battery or stop her from getting fired from the Utah Attorney General's office. She had her plea in abeyance accepted, where the sentence won't be given if she stays out of trouble for a year. Number 9,
Base.
the McCloskeys.
When those people came through the gate, when it was a mob, I didn't take the time to see their birth certificates or anything else. I was defending my house, my life, my wife.
In 2020,
Mars. My house, my life, my wife. Bro, she needs to get in the studio.
after the murder of George Floyd, there were many protests across the U.S. In St. Louis, Missouri, one demonstration entered a private neighborhood to protest outside the mayor's home. The group was greeted by the McCloskeys, but not in a supportive way. Instead, the couple vastly escalated things by pointing firearms at the outraged citizens, becoming fodder for ridicule online.
In other words,
America. That is all I will say.
I stood out on the porch with my rifle and made them back up. And that's what I'd do again. If that's a crime in Missouri, by God, I did it, and I'd do it again.
The McCloskeys were charged and pleaded guilty to lesser
I don't think that would look good in court. I committed the crime. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Yeah, that's gonna hold up in court. Well done, dickhead.
offenses and received fines. They were pardoned in 2021, but in 2022, the Missouri Supreme Court suspended both their law licenses indefinitely. However, the punishment was stayed. Seemingly a glutton for punishment, in 2000.
Of course it's Team Trump. Of course it fucking is.
2022, Mark ran to be the Republican candidate for senator of Missouri. but
What? A gun swinging fucking hillbillies, Team Trump. What? Nah, what?
only 3% of the primary votes.
They're yelling, they're angry. They did not go up your steps. They didn't go to your house. They didn't touch you. They didn't try to enter your home. They didn't try to do anything to your kids, but you say you were assaulted.
Number 8, coughing Karen.
Excuse me.
Oh, I remember this. This was like COVID time. And she was refusing to wear a mask. Wasn't this like classed as like a terrorist attack or some shit? I don't fucking know.
I'm coming through.
The COVID-19 pandemic really motivated the Karens to come out
Yeah.
and make their issues everyone else's problem.
There's no fucking need. Like, what is actually the point? Like, I get that masks were fucking uncomfortable as shit, but, like, do you need to cough on people? Because, what, someone didn't give you your fucking refund?
2021, a mother and her child shopped at Super Saver in Lincoln, Nebraska while wearing masks. Janine Hoskovec popped up without a mask and harassed the pair with condescension, conspiracies, and coughing. As the family backed away, Hoskovec called them cute and sheep for wearing masks. With a smirk, she then claimed she was coughing from allergies.
I don't know who's sick or not.
It's my allergy.
When the video spread online, Hoskovec's employer, the German tech company SAP, wasn't happy. After a brief investigation, they fired her from her role.
Wait, she worked there. Ugh, that's gross. She had a job. What the fuck? I don't know. Karen's worked.
A team of internet sleuths quickly identified the woman seen in this video, and in a matter of days, she's now lost her job.
Number 7, Soho Karen. In 2020, at the Arlo Hotel Soho in New York City, Mia Ponsetto experienced what many of us have
Daddy.
horrifyingly endured. Her cell phone was missing. Instead of retracing her steps, she did some racial profiling by accusing the teenage son of jazz musician Keon Harold of stealing it.
No, I'm not letting him walk away with my phone.
This is the video that initially went viral. The hotel apologized, but acknowledges they could have done more.
This resulted in Ponsetto tackling the black teenager.
Accusing a black man of stealing. Brilliant. Yep, cool.
Amazingly, the missing phone was found by an Uber driver whose services she'd used. Ponsetto then appeared in an interview with Gayle King, claiming that since she has Puerto Rican heritage, she couldn't be racist.
It didn't seem.
Yeah. See, I can't be racist because there is literally black on my jacket. So make that make sense.
As if my accusations really bothered the son and the father because they were just enjoying a nice meal right after this whole encounter.
Ponsetto eventually pleaded guilty to a hate crime. She was handed 2 years of probation.
Hate crime? I quite enjoy it, actually. Sure.
And had to continue counseling for a previous conviction after a DUI.
Any regrets, Maya?
I'm good, thank you.
Number 6, Key Fob Kelly.
Into my building.
Okay, and it's my building as well, so I need you to get out my way.
In 2018, after working late, all Darian Tolles wanted to do was go home to his apartment in St. Louis, Missouri. Instead, he had to contend with the self-appointed gatekeeper, Hillary Moeller, and her tiny dog. She demanded to see his key fob and...
You ever notice that every single woman with a small dog is just the worst person of all time? Or is that just me? That might just be me, actually.
Inspiring her nickname, and wanted to know where he lived.
Okay, what unit?
I don't need to say that information. So excuse me, ma'am.
I'm uncomfortable.
Okay, you can be uncomfortable. That's your discretion.
Tolles eventually got past her. However, Mueller wasn't done. She followed him to his door.
What the fuck is that? What's that? That's not a dog. That's a fucking rat. What the fuck? That's gross.
And later called the cops.
As a record, I just want to say hi.
Ma'am,
What is your name?
Ma'am, you just no. Have a good night, ma'am. Don't ever do that again.
Mueller defended her actions by claiming she followed the building's rules for questioning unknown people trying to get in. Others disagree and believe Tolles being black had something to do with her escapades.
So it's just everyone's just racist now. Every Karen is just racist. This is fantastic. I love this. This is...
Mueller's employer,
yeah.
Tribeca STL, condemned her racial profiling and fired her.
Tolles says he wishes her no ill will. As far as we know right now, both still live in the building.
Number 5, Barbecue Becky.
Any woman with that kind of chin, you need to watch out for. That's all I'm saying. Jesus Christ. Bro's like Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
It's illegal to have a charcoal grill in the park here.
No, it's not actually. I just looked at the map. It says this is a designated barbecue area.
No, not for a charcoal grill. No charcoal grills are allowed. Do you want to see it?
2018 was a wild time for Karens getting mainstream publicity, and one of the most famous was Jennifer Schulte. Upon seeing a family of black people enjoying a barbecue next to Lake Merritt in Oakland, California,
why are they all racist, man? Just grow up.
she decided to make her grievance the police's issue by claiming they were in a non-designated area and stating she was scared.
I'm wearing a dark navy blue sweatshirt and jeans, and I have brown hair about shoulder.
Did she say a dark neighborhood?
Sweatshirt and
Her grievance the police's issue by claiming they were in a non-designated area and stating she was scared.
I'm wearing a dark navy blue sweatshirt and jeans, and I have brown hair about shoulder length. And I have people harassing me.
When the cops arrived, Schulte continued her shenanigans by crying after being confronted, making the officer likely realize he wasn't paid nearly enough.
I said, when I was on the phone, I started trying to keep walking away, wait for you guys, and she kept following me.
Schulte.
Bro looks so fucking uninterested. Bro does not care. Bro does not get paid enough for this shit.
He was mocked online and birthed many, many memes, and was probably even more furious when the community rallied and held several barbecue.
That looks like good barbecue. That does look top tier.
Events in the area to protest her dreadful behavior. Number 4, Permit Patty.
Illegally selling water without a permit?
Another legend of the 2018 era of
illegally selling water. Is that real? Hang on. Is it illegal to sell water? Oh, it is illegal. Oh. It's... Oh. Okay, you do need a license. You do need a license. She is kind of spit.
Working from home in San Francisco, California, she heard and saw a sight that left her reeling. A child selling water to raise money to go to Disneyland. Rather than appreciate the plucky girl's business acumen, Attell called the cops to claim she was illegally selling water.
Bro, you called a child. You called a child? You called the police on a child that just wanted to go to Disneyland. Do these people just not have anything better to do with their life? What do they actually... I feel like this is like a sport. This should be like an Olympic sport. The Karen Olympics or some shit. I don't know.
Or without a permit.
She calling police on an 8-year-old little girl. You can hide all you want. The whole world gonna see you, boo.
Many believe that the girl, being black, probably influenced her decision. Attell then claimed...
I'm not even gonna say anymore. I'm not even gonna say it anymore.
She didn't actually ring the police. Yet, records showed that was a lie. Due to the backlash, Attell resigned as CEO of Treatwell Health.
It is Miss Attell's belief that Treatwell, its employees, and patients should not have to suffer because of a situation that occurred in an escalated moment.
Because most people are decent, folks bought Disneyland tickets for the girl and her family after that horrible experience.
That's really cute, actually. That's really sweet. That's wholesome. There is wholesome moments in this story.
Number 3, SoCal Karen.
This is video of a woman going on a racist rant against Asian Americans, and apparently it's not the only incident like it.
Lena Hernandez has the distinction of going viral twice in 2020. But
it's the bad bitch. It's the bad bitch. Let's go. I'm gonna give her a big smooch.
Positive way. She was recorded going on racist rants against people with Asian heritage around Torrance.
I'm not gonna give her a big fat smooch. I'm not gonna do that.
It's California. Hernandez escaped punishment for this, but eventually her luck ran out. In 2019, Hernandez argued with a mall employee. When Casey Lynn Salmanoa intervened, she was attacked by the angry Karen.
She says it happened in a restroom where there are no security cameras, but she took pictures on her phone as Hernandez walked away from the alleged attack.
Hernandez's earlier viral videos helped her, and she was arrested. She pleaded no contest to battery and received 47 days in jail, 3 years of probation, and anger management classes.
What she did was violent. It was a violent attack to me. So it should have been the maximum amount of 6 months.
In 2021.
Yeah, these people just, they always re-offend. So I don't get why they'd give a lenient sentence, because they're always gonna just get a slap on the wrist and carry on.
She went back to court due to being unable to afford the classes. Instead, Hernandez got 1 year of probation and 80 hours of community service.
And she did it again. Shock.
Number 2, San Fran Karen.
And you don't know if I live here or if this is my...
Yeah, it's the bookie bitch. It's the bookie bitch with the fucking sexy eyebrows.
property.
We actually do know.
In 2020, Lisa Alexander got too far into someone else's business as captured in a video.
Fuck me, that's something out of a fucking nightmare. I don't like that. If I woke up to this at the end of my bed, I'm shitting. I'm just shitting. Just there and then, just everywhere.
By James Juanillo in San Francisco, California. As Juanillo stenciled Black Lives Matter on his property, Alexander and her friend Robert Larkins,
let me guess, she had a problem with it.
questioned whether he was allowed to do that.
I'm asking you if this is your property.
Why are you asking?
Because
it's private property.
Because it's private property,
So,
sir.
are you defacing private property?
Stating falsely
She's just repeating what dude's saying. She doesn't even have her own thoughts.
that
Shock.
they knew the property owner. They later called the cops on one.
She got her education from Twitter and Reddit, so she must be right.
Juanillo. Due to this, Alexander's company, LaFace Skincare, lost business opportunities, and Larkins was fired by employer.
As I say, thank you to Birchbox community for speaking up and speaking out and bringing the racist actions of Lisa Alexander to our attention. There is absolutely no space at Birchbox for racism. We condemn Lisa. Literally, all of these are just racists. Like, it's so sad. We have not worked at LaFace for several years, and as a result of the CEO's actions today, have officially cut ties with them. We've removed their products from our website and will not be working with them again in the future. Hashtag
Raymond James.
Black Lives Matter.
In a statement, Birchbox condemned her actions and cut ties with her company.
In 2024, she appeared on Dr. Phil Primetime to defend
She grew eyebrows. That's a start. Still a bookie bitch though.
her actions and state she was waiting for the truth to come out.
This experience completely took my whole life.
Why is she mewing? She's mewing on a Dr. Phil show. Bye bye.
And just threw it on the floor.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell.
Subscribe to
Number 1.
me. Subscribe to me instead. Don't listen to them.
Central Park Karen.
Please call the cops.
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Few Karen cases have left as lasting an impression.
She definitely shags that dog. Yeah, the way that dog's acting up right now, she definitely shags that dog. And that is an average dog shagger.
Has it all. Racism, false police reports, fake crying, and sweet justice. In 2020, Christian Cooper met Amy Cooper, who is no relation, while birdwatching in New York City's Central Park. He was concerned that her dog was unleashed in a leashed section. Getting nowhere with her, Christian tried to lure the dog towards him, causing Amy to explode. She called the cops and told them an African-American man was threatening her, all while tugging.
Why does it matter that he's African American? Why has that got to fit the description?
On the poor pup's collar.
There is an African-American man. I am in Central Park. He is recording me and threatening myself and my dog.
Thankfully, Christian recorded this. Amy was charged for her false report, but it was dropped after completing a course. She was fired by Franklin Templeton, which she appealed and lost.
She understood the power she wielded at that moment to call police as a white woman on a black man, as a scary black man. I'm going to call the police and say an African-American man is. She understood that part of it. She had the wherewithal to understand that.
What other legendary Karens did we miss?
Your mother! WVid though. I'll give it a like. I'm already subscribed to Watch Mogo. So yeah, WVid.